Alright, before we get started, this audio might be crap because I am kind of sick, but I made a promise I'd release this on the weekend, so I'll do that. There are chapters if you want to skip around, so let's get into it. Hello. Y'all wanted a Godzilla video, and I am a huge fan, so I will adhere to that. I will still make my Jerry cartoon series, though, because I love making those and you'll enjoy them. So don't expect this to be all Godzilla stuff. But here's a video on it. As I thought of a video to do, I struggled to pick something. Reviews on the franchise are overdone, and I'm not saying those are bad. There's just so many. I'd be just rehashing the same stuff everyone says. But I love talking about stuff I'm passionate about, so I was trying to think of something new. And I noticed nobody has ever reviewed or ranked every episode of the iconic Godzilla fan series, Monster Island Buddies. So, over the course of a few videos, I will rank every episode, one video for each season, up to episode 100. Sort of like how Work in Progress does their Rick and Morty review series. That's what we're doing here. Tell me if y'all like this video, and I will follow through with my plan. Now on to the video. Before we start getting into the show, we have to explain the basic idea. Now, Monster Island Buddies at a glance is about Godzilla figures going on adventures. Sounds very kid-friendly, right? Well, absolutely not. And the ironic thing is, I'm pretty sure most of us got into the show when we were kids. Me personally, at the age of 9, right when I was into the franchise, I guess I am only a teenager, so I am sort of a newer fan. The show follows Jaguar, Godzilla, Rodan, and Rodan in specific is a simp for the female monster Mothra. As I said, simp unironically in 2025. These three make up the Monster Island Buddies, who get drunk, do drugs, bang monsters. It's crazy. Now, let's see exactly what they get into.
Oh my god!
This episode's open with Rodan and Godzilla playing cards and talking. During their conversation, Rodan tells Godzilla,
I'm finally gonna do it! I'm gonna ask Mothra out on a date! Dude, I heard she's dating King Ghidorah now.
This info, Rodan goes ballistic and can't fathom the idea. Immediately after, Jaguar comes in and talks about how great the day is. Rodan, in distress, goes to Mothra to see if it's true, and well, it is.
Hey, how you doing? No! No! He has 3 heads! Every time they make love, it's an orgy!
Rodan then flies away, and right before it ends, we cut to Godzilla, who, after trying Jaguar's cookies, is collapsed on the floor due to his allergic reaction to peanuts. This episode is an amazing start to the series. Within not even 2 minutes, we learn that Rodan is in love with Mothra, giving him a goal for the series to get with her, and he is very easily angered. Jaguar is a positive, happy-go-lucky robot, and, well, the rest of the monsters are just kind of there. We will learn more about them as the series goes on, but for what we know now is Mothra is the love interest, King Ghidorah is dating Mothra, and Godzilla has, he has a peanut allergy.
I have to go! I gotta cut my dick off! Monster Hoarder.
This episode is a parody of the show Hoarders. It takes a documentary-style approach to the show. Rodan's sadness following the events of episode 1 help him, but it does nothing.
Put that down! It reminds me of a happier time!
Then it just sort of ends with his friends leaving him to calm down, consumed by his horde. This episode is okay. It messes with the formula of the show, which can make or break an episode. I like that we were building off the previous episode and get an episodic approach rather than random skits with Godzilla figures, which also can work, but for a TV show sort of thing, there needs to be something more.
I'm not a hoarder! I'm an enthusiastic collector!
Oh, happy day.
In this Christmas episode, yes, it's a holiday special, Rodan and Mothra are decorating the tree when she has to leave to go on a date with King Ghidorah.
What? I thought you were a Jew! Only the middlehead.
Rodan then proceeds to rant about how Christmas sucks and screws up Christmas for Godzilla's stepson.
Does the pterodactyl speak the truth? Is Christmas a lie?
Stepson is important later on in the series. Here he's completely different. Also, his voice is completely different than later, and I love it. Also, Gigan and Space Godzilla show up, but they don't have any lines, and I'm just kind of mentioning it because they do stuff down the line. Also, Anguirus joins the buddies, but only Carol's with them, and we were introduced to his way of speaking, with everything he says being "ar, ar, ar." Oh my gosh, so many introductions. The buddies Carol, but suck, so Jaguar hypes them up. They still suck.
I fucking hate Christmas! It's all one big goddamn lie! Godzilla, P.I.
In this episode, Godzilla is a 1940s style detective Solving the mystery of Mothra's missing egg. Godzilla begins interrogating everyone, but suddenly the lights go off and Godzilla is shot. It turns out it's just a script written by Rodan and he's showing to Godzilla. This episode is great. It's very funny, and just a note, I don't know how many times I've said to someone, "Where were you on the night of the 12th?" I don't know, it's probably the Monster Island Buddies line I've quoted the most. And I like the joke Godzilla not knowing how to say Anguirus' name.
An Anguirus, the spiky guy.
Because there's like a million ways the English subs pronounce it, and it's so funny. Though, why would Rodan write down a bit where Godzilla took a little bit to figure out how exactly to say Anguirus? Going like, it's Angir, it doesn't make sense. Who would like write down exactly how normal speaking works? And that's kind of just dragging his story, because it's supposed to be like serious or something. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense. I don't know. Just a note, that really doesn't matter though. It's a good episode.
I'll be your dick.
By the way, if you're wondering why I'll say it's a good episode and give it a low ranking, it's just because the show does get way better, but I still consider it good. So we see the buddies preparing for the Battle of the Bands with their band named Destroy All Monsters. A misspelling of Destroy All Monsters, a famous movie from the franchise. Gigan, probably my favorite character, comes in to ask to join the band.
Sorry, Gigan. The band's full.
But come on, guys. We're friends, right? You guys? Am I right? We're friends, right? You guys?
Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many times I've just been yapping with my friends and gone, right? You guys? My friends? You guys? It's great. But he is rejected and comes back, and it's pretty metal. Nothing really crazy of note in this episode. I think it's really cool that we get to see Rodan's continual love for Mothra, which is nice to see how it comes back as a character trait. And yeah, good episode.
Well, I have to admit, that was pretty metal.
Oh, Father, I'm so thrilled you've taken me to the cinema.
In this episode, Godzilla takes his stepson to the movie theater to see the new Gamera movie, the monster who, in the show, is a movie star. We then get a lore drop that Godzilla went to school with Gamera. The movie's really goofy and I love it.
Yeah, well, who will stop us?
Apparently, you didn't count on tangling with Gamera, the guardian of the universe.
Earl, who is that? One of them mutant teenage things?
Godzilla seems a little jealous when his stepson says,
All the schoolboys love Gamera. He's the most popular monster now.
Then they immediately leave the theater, but Rodan wants to see the sex scene. Sadly, they leave anyway. That part always makes me laugh. Anyway, that's kind of it. Let's move on.
Ooh, it's starting. Happy day.
This episode, Godzilla and Rodan get drunk at the bar and see Gamera there. He brags to Godzilla about how famous and rich he is, while Godzilla just won't stop barfing. We get a lore drop that Godzilla got Gamera expelled from college, but oh my gosh. Yeah. Get a lore drop that Godzilla got Gamera expelled from college, but Gamera says it's okay because he gave him time to focus on his film career, and then he leaves.
I'm out of here.
The episode seems okay, but uh-oh.
Oh my god! King Ghidorah is here! But he's with another girl! He's cheating on Mothra! Stop! We need to...
Then the episode ends with that cliffhanger.
Oh my god!
I did it. Las Vegas, Nevada. Here I...
This episode, Jet Jaguar goes to Las Vegas, and the first half of the episode doesn't really have anything of note. It's just a ton of random sort of skits of Jet Jaguar doing stuff in Las Vegas. He gets bored pretty quickly and calls Godzilla, who's pretty hungover from the previous episode. I like that we're carrying over stuff from previous episodes, even if it's small. He tells him to essentially call a prostitute, who just is a pile of trash, basically. After 1 second of sex, Jet Jaguar asks her if he'll marry him, and she says yes. The episode's alright.
Gamera, you're in trouble now.
In this flashback episode, we see Gamera and Godzilla in college, which is cool to see them be friends. They're together smoking in what I'm guessing is supposed to be the school bathroom.
Hey, I smell what you're doing in there.
Oh shit, it's the RA!
Open the door now. This will be strike 3 for you two. You'll be expelled, you hear me?
Shit, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. But if in the future I ever get my hands on a time machine, I'm coming back to this moment and getting us out of here.
Then that is exactly what happens, and past Godzilla is taken the future, but then they leave Gamera behind. I like this episode. It's a very Laura-licious episode with a time-traveling plot that has a purpose later. Anyways, good episode. Let's move on.
Say goodbye to your college career, drama monsters.
This episode takes the style of some kind of soap opera TV show. This episode is huge information dump, so let's get ready. This episode immediately starts with Rodan snitching on King Ghidorah for cheating, referencing the bar episode where he supposedly saw King Ghidorah with another woman. It is revealed that King Ghidorah was with Mothra the whole night and couldn't been there. Then we get this great bit.
What the fuck did I see at the bar? Oh my god! King Ghidorah is here! But he's with another girl! He's cheating on Mothra!
You mean to tell me you thought 3 ponies in a bar was King Ghidorah?
I love the idea of Rodan being a drunk dumbass and thinking 3 ponies was King Ghidorah. The Rodan line deliveries are peak voice acting. Anyways, Jet Jaguar comes in and it's revealed he's married to the prostitute from Las Vegas. Then another plot twist.
Ghidorah? Hey, you two know each other?
I thought Thursday was poker with your friends.
Wait, I can explain.
Don't bother. We're over.
Hey, the 3 of you are dead. You hear me? 1 week. In 1 week I'll be back, and I'm gonna take on all 3 of you. Oh yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, practically just showed you the whole episode. Anyways, this was a great episode. Peak Season 1 Monster Island buddies. Oh, what's great. It gives us the first major conflict of the series, giving us something to look forward to. Anyways, on to the next.
We are fucked. Monsters in training.
Okay, this episode is about Rodan and Godzilla training in the gym, getting ready to fight King Ghidorah. To this Monsters in Training song, the first original song in the series. Godzilla and Rodan suck, and Godzilla laments on the fact that he could have easily won this fight as a younger monster, and now he's just a fat joke. Foreshadowing. Space Godzilla overhears this and offers him a strange drink that will apparently make him the strongest monster of all. So he takes it. Good episode. On to the next.
Is it working? What do you see? Tell me everything!
Oh man.
Godzilla? Hello? Hello? Godzilla?
And let that be a lesson, kids. Never, ever accept a strange liquid from Space Godzilla.
Before we get into this episode, I just want to say, if you're this deep into the video, just hearing me yap about toys while stealing footage, I appreciate it. Especially with my fricked up voice. This episode, Jet Jaguar is wandering a parking garage for some reason, and is attacked and destroyed by King Ghidorah. Godzilla and Rodan take him to Mechagodzilla, who acts as a sort of doctor, rebuilding him, but there's a catch. He'll be set to default mode, which sucks. They wait for the operation to be done. They wait next to Mechagodzilla's latest invention, but don't care to see it, and just want to see their old friend back. And, well, the default mode Jet Jaguar sucks.
Right. How you feeling, buddy?
Booting Jet Jaguar, 1973 Jet Engines Technology System. Serial number 001040.
Is this a fucking joke?
Sorry guys, you'll just have to get used to the new Jet Jaguar.
78318003400239.
Are you done?
8000033362.
We learned that Jet Jaguar is the only Jet Jaguar despite his very large serial number, which reason is revealed later. We learned he was originally programmed to be a Chuck E. Cheese singing robot. Rodan and Godzilla are pissed about all this, with their friend being a Chuck E. Cheese robot. Now that's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Because they apparently have to fight King Ghidorah tomorrow, like it's sort of like a Western, and they leave. It's alright. It's kind of boring. It's just kind of like just building up to the next episode. But yeah.
Thanks for nothing, Mechagodzilla.
Yeah. Jet, why don't you tell him your serial number again?
Wait!
Serial number 00.
Buddies.
King Ghidorah, you'll pay for what you did to Jet Jaguar. And for hurting Mothra's feelings. And pissing me off.
In this episode, we get the battle between Godzilla and Rodan versus King Ghidorah. It's only called Godzilla versus King Ghidorah because of the reference. Rodan dives into battle, but is hit by King Ghidorah's lightning. We then get an interesting exchange between Godzilla and King Ghidorah.
Just you and me now, huh? What do you say we settle this rivalry once and for all? Rivalry? Actually, I always kind of liked you.
Implying that earlier in life they were friends. Godzilla then blasts King Ghidorah with no effect. possibly with the wall of fire acting as a force field. Ghidorah blasts Godzilla and he is thrown to the ground. He then has a flashback to when he said earlier in the season,
When I was young, I could have won this fight easily.
You guys are next to my latest invention.
After that, he acknowledges the existence of the hand in this universe, runs to Mechagodzilla's lab, and unveils Mechagodzilla's new invention, which he knows is a time travel machine because he remembers his older self using it from the time in college, and Godzilla takes his younger self to the present, leaving Gamera to get expelled. Then their time machine is sadly destroyed by King Ghidorah, but Rodan clears the wall of fire, giving two Godzillas a chance to both atomic breath him at the same time, completely obliterating King Ghidorah. In the season on a sort of mirroring of the first episode, to see how things change. And past Godzilla is forced to take care of Godzilla's stepson. This episode is great. It's strange to have them completely obliterate King Ghidorah because I remember him coming back in season 2. It's cool how we learn the monster's abilities, like how Godzilla has atomic breath, or in this series it's called fire. Ghidorah's lightning beams, and Rodan's motherfucking wind power.
With my motherfucking wind power!
This episode is peak season 1. It feels almost completely wrapped up, but there is a little bit of stuff which lead into season 2, which is great. It's not like it's just a trailer for the next movie.
No! My fire!
Anyways, on to my ranking. 13, a major character dies. 12, Jet Jaguar in Las Vegas. 11, Monster Orders. 10, Christmas Smishmas. That's a tongue twister. 9, Monsters in Training. 8, Godzilla P.I. 7, Movie Night. 6, Bar Crawl. 5, College Days. 4, Making a Band. 3, Rodan Loves Mothra. 2, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. Number 1, Drama Monsters. Anyways, that's my ranking. If you made it all the way through the video, thank you for indulging me, and tell me if you want more reviews, because I had a lot of fun making this, and I love talking about stuff I'm passionate about. This might be a bad video, but in my defense, this is my first time reviewing something, and my voice is kind of messed up. So, leave a comment if you want me to review anything. Do something fun for a video, commit a war crime.